And welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. This is Angel from Angel Illustrations, and I'm changing the way I draw again. Now, you can see from what's on screen, there's a grid there. And there are reasons behind this, but I wanted to go back to drawing with a grid, especially for scaling up. It's something I've done in the past. I have no issues doing it. And before the Doom Patrol crawl in here and start saying, drawing with a grid is cheating, it's not cheating. Let's face it, it was reported that Leonardo da Vinci used a grid. It ain't cheating. I don't regard any drawing help as cheating. I mean, artograph traces, tracing paper. If you get the results that you want, then enjoy it. Don't be sort of throttled by other people's perceptions of what's true, what's cheating, and what's not. If you can draw freehand, great. If you can draw with a grid, great. If you can only use a tracer, great. Don't care. Anyway. Mini rant over. So why go back to using a grid? I want to change the way I'm drawing, and it's personal, because I want to maximize the life that I have outside the art world. I have a pregnant wife, I have an 8-year-old daughter, I have one rather large grumpy cat and 2 very excitable kittens. I have a job. So I can't sit down and draw things out 2 or 3 times before committing them to paper anymore. Just to give off that illusion of, I know what I'm doing. That's pointless. So going back to using the grid where I can bring up an image in Photoshop, put it on my new monitor. Thank you, Lewis, for the monitor. Put a grid over that in Photoshop. And draw a grid on some layout paper. That's, it's usually 1.5 times the size of the grid I use on screen. And then use the press-through technique to get it down on my final board a lot quicker. And it's there to allow me to spend a little bit more time with my family, which is really the most important thing in the world. But anyway, this video is going a bit rambly and both sad and ranty at the same time. But let's point out the picture. It's my first real attempt drawing with a grid again. I haven't done it for quite some time. I got the image from a fantastic website called Croquis Cafe. I'll put the link in the description. That has life drawing references. And I have been going occasionally, when I can remember, and have the energy and money to go to life drawing classes to better myself and my artistic skills. If you don't, you stagnate and you die, and it's miserable. But yeah, the image came from Croquis Cafe. Used a 1.5 centimeter grid on some, it's marker paper this time, but it'll probably be layout pads when I can remember where I've put them. Which is quite a thin paper. And yeah, I pushed through with the carbon on the back. God, the arm is too skinny. I moved a line and didn't realise it. Oh well, it's too late now. But yeah, I don't even know what I was talking about. Layout paper. It's thin. It's translucent. It's not like a tracing paper. It's quite hard wearing as well, so you can go over and over and over and not worry about it. And yeah, just press it through. Use a carbon press, go over some of those lines very lightly with another pencil just to keep them. Whereas I seem to have lost that arm. God, that is skinny. Ugh, silly. Amateur mistake. And yeah, just use my usual pen pastel and coloured pencil techniques. A lot of Derwent Lightfast on this one. I trust them implicitly. They're a fantastic pencil. Though I have been getting into the Faber-Castell Polychromos quite recently. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't like them at first. I thought they were hard, but now I've got to grips with them. I like them. But yeah, you know the drill. You if you're following my channel, you know exactly how I draw and my colouring techniques. I don't make any pretenses about that. Oh, this is soft pastel. I got bored. I wanted to do this in 4 hours, and I was running out of time. I didn't do it in 4 hours. But the bonus of all this is I had another line drawing. Not entirely satisfied. That arm is way too skinny. That's going to bug me now. I'm not entirely satisfied with the image as a whole. It works, but it needs more practice. And that's what this is all about. Keep practicing, keep trying. Anyway, here are some stills. There's some bonus footage after this. If you like what I do, you know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe. Stalk me on social medias. Buy me a coffee. Take it easy.